Okay. So we come to the 5 minute slot, which following on from what Bev was saying there about having some thinking time. We are 5 months left to go in the year. Um, so well over halfway through the year now, and August may go quite quickly if you're going away on holiday or you're spending time in the garden. Suddenly it'll be a September, children back to school, and we'll be heading towards Christmas. So summer can be quite a good time just to have some thinking time to review, have some questions to just make a few notes about. So this is something you can do. Should take only about 15 minutes. 5 questions to think about. We'll apply it to business, but it applies to your life equally, I think. And just a page of A4 and make some notes. So 5 questions to ensure that you're on track with where you want to be with your business and life in general. So first question to ask yourself and have a think about: who brings out the best in me? And how can you spend regular time with them? So who is it that gives you what you need, challenges you or supports you or cheerleads for you or gets you thinking, gets you excited about things? And how do you schedule in spending time with them? So I know that few people in this group meet up on a monthly basis just to share ideas, to talk about their business. So how do you actually block that in a diary? How do you make sure that it's not just something that happens occasionally, but you've actually got it put in? So build that community of support around. And I came across this image: surround yourself with people who talk about visions and ideas, not other people. So find the right kind of people to spend time with on a regular basis and to talk to. That's the first question: who brings out the best in you? Second question: are your actions aligned with your goals? So am I clear on my key goals for the year? Have I got them written down somewhere? Do I know what I'm trying to achieve? Do I keep going back to them and make sure that I'm making progress? That's the first thing, because you can't be aligned with your goals if you don't know what your goals are. Second thing, do the things that I'm doing today, the things that I'm doing this week, actually move me towards them? Am I taking regular action to move towards those goals? Because otherwise you won't ever reach them. And if not, what's getting in the way? What noise, whether it's in your head, whether it's around you, whether it's other people pushing you to do stuff, whether it's a great big task list that you keep dipping into to do things that are low value. What is it that's pushing you off your course from taking those key actions that move you towards your goals? Third one: where are your habits leading you? So the majority of what we do in a day is we just do through habit. We don't think about, we just do the next thing that comes up. So we have a lot of habits that we can recognize. So where do your habits take you? If you carried on doing the same things that you're doing today, that you're doing this week, for the next 5 years, would you be better off or worse off in the key areas of your life? So 15 minutes exercise today is not going to make a great deal of difference whether you do it or whether you don't do it. But 15 minutes of exercise every day for the next 5 years, it's going to be great for your fitness. It's going to be great for your health. It's going to be great for your mental well-being. So what habits do you do? What things do you do on a regular basis? And if you repeated those every day for 5 years, would you be better off or worse off in terms of your business, in terms of your health and fitness, in terms of money, uh, family and friends, building relationships, and just in terms of self? This is sometimes called faith or spirituality or self-actualization, whatever you want to call it. But that, as a person, you as a person, will you be better off or worse off if you carry on doing the things that you're doing this week, that you've been doing for the last 7 months of the year, let's say? Question four: where should I set stronger boundaries? So what is it that you need to stop doing to free up time to do those things that are going to take you towards your goal, that are going to create really good habits? What should you be saying no to? Really important. I've talked about Warren Buffett before. The difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people say no to almost everything. So what is it that you should be saying no to that's going to free up time to focus on the things that you really need to focus on? And which the place to start is which areas feel most out of control. Where do you feel you don't have control, and what do you need to say no to in those areas too, to set the boundaries and be in charge? And then the fifth one, and you may or may not have come across this, we've mentioned it before, but not really done a full session on it. What's your ikigai? So ikigai, Japanese concept, literal translation, iki and kai, is reason for being. So where do you, thank you, where do these sort of come together? the work that you do, the value that you bring to other people, to the world, to yourself, and something that makes you money as well. That's what Ikigai tends to refer to. So this is the standard sort of diagram, those four things: what you love doing, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. And where those things cross over, right in the middle where you've got all four, that's your Ikigai. That's your, if you can find something that you love to do, that you're really good at, other people need, and will pay you for, then you found something that will keep you fulfilled as you go forward. So having a think about what your Ikigai is, what your there's lots of stuff around Ikigai, there's books on it, there's videos on it, so fantastic to have a look at that and have a think. But just really, you can set aside 15 minutes, get a blank sheet of A4 paper or the book that you use or whatever. Who brings out the best in you? Are your actions aligned with your goals? Where are your habits leading? Where should you set stronger boundaries to be in control? And what's your Ikigai? And are you working towards that? Are you doing it already? So there we go. That is the 5-minute slot for this week. I am David O'Brien at the consulting room. I'll stop sharing and I will keep recording as well.